Hey fellow YouTubers, it's Dave Citywok McClanahan here for my second League of Legends gameplay commentary. Even though this is my second gameplay commentary, it is actually a first for me at the same time, because this is the first ranked game in my documentary of rising from Elo Hell. As I had stated in my previous video, my first video, I actually have a 989 Elo. That's what I had whenever I was starting this documentary. And, well, I was a little bit off the first time. I said 998. It actually was 989. So, I'm raising from that, and this is my first ranked game in my documentary of rising from Elo Hell. So I hope you guys enjoy this. We're going to get right into this commentary here. I got myself. Welcome to Citywok. I'm playing Ezreal this game, and as I stated in my last video, Ezreal is probably my #1 champ right now, at least my #1 AD carry that I like to play. I think that overall, with his mobility, his skill set, his just Ez in general, just how he is, he's so strong. He kind of falls off a little bit late in the game, but it's not that bad as long as you have some experience with him. You know, you can manage it pretty well, so it's not that big of a deal. Right here, I kind of sit because no one can save you is in this game. He is playing Blitzcrank. He's going to be my support for this game. But as you'll see here in just a few minutes, he actually isn't the support for most of the game. Something interesting kind of happens, and we'll kind of go over that as the video moves along here. So we're looking for an invade right now. We're going up to blue, and I'm kind of just standing here protecting, make sure that no one's going to sneak up behind us. But it looks like Jace and who is that? Zillion, yeah, Zillion down there in bottom lane. They're just kind of hanging out waiting in the bush. I figure at this point they're probably wanting to ambush. They have no idea that we're sitting up there by blue. Our blue is also getting invaded right now, so we're going to try, I think, to run over there real quick. We decide to back off. Looks like we're possibly just going to try and get this blue. It's been a couple of days since I played this game, so I'm going to be surprised at some of the stuff I see as well, because I've forgotten some of the things that happen in this game. Yeah, we're going to take this blue right now. Aurelia is coming over, and Teemo is bottom at the moment. Just kind of holding them back, making sure that they don't come up here and get that blue as I go ahead and knock the camera off a little bit. Sorry about that. So I'm going to go ahead and go back down here, get back in lane. At this point, we're like, okay, Teemo, you can go ahead and go top now. Okay, Teemo, go ahead and go top. Alright, Teemo, you are top lane this game. And he sticks around right here. I'm going to go ahead and get that first blood. Yeah, just give me that extra cash. That's fine. I'll take that. And so we got 4 bottom lane right now. That worked out really well. I started off with that first blood. That is always what you want to do. And it was a really easy one this game. So at this point, we're telling Teemo to back off and go top. However, he's being stubborn for whatever reason, and he's not even talking to us. So I don't know if he can hear us or even understand us. I guess he only speaks Yordle. But anyway, Blitz is like, okay, well, we can't just leave top lane open, so I'm going to go top lane. So no one can save you, just goes ahead, and he's going to be our top laner this game, and we're going to have a Teemo quote-unquote support. He doesn't really try to support because I can't CS this game. He keeps taking the CS. He's trying to play AD carry, apparently, but I wish he wasn't, because he's taking all the CS, so I was kind of worried about that, thinking it was really going to hurt me late game, because Ezreal needs that farm early so that he can get super strong. But at least I got the first blood, so I got the extra gold from that. And so we were kind of pushing them back really hard right there, just showing our lane dominance at this point. Teemo gets that poke out, he gets that blind out, just like he should. Teemo, we really thought he was a troll this game because he wouldn't go top. He wouldn't even communicate with his team the entire time. I'm totally cool with him being down here. as long as it's working out. The problem is this is a ranked game, and I get really nervous when people do this kind of stuff in ranked games. It's not what you ask for, let's say. So we got Katarina coming down here, and she is trying to jump on Teemo. We got Teemo is in a little bit of trouble here. He's getting chased down. He's got the ignite on him. Oh, he's hurting. He's hurting bad. Jace totally fails that shot. I am going to absolutely take advantage of that. Pick him up. Zillion, look at him. He just stays a little bit too long. Katarina knows to not even jump in at this point because Zillion's going to die, and she's probably going to die as well, so she just goes ahead and recalls to base. Pops that blue pill. That's what we call it, popping a blue pill. For all of you that don't know what that means. That means recalling to base. So I'm just going to go ahead and sit up here and get some CS. CS, once again, that means creep score. So you want to kill those minions, get that extra gold, so that you can buy those big time items, so you get that advantage in the game. Right now I'm sitting 3-0. That is fantastic. I haven't used any potions yet. I still have 3 potions, and they are just really suffering. I did not expect this lane to start off this well, especially when Teemo refused to go top. And Blitz had to actually go top, so I didn't know what to expect, but it's just really working out in our favor. Both of my knowledge of Ezreal and just one thing that I've learned in this game that is very beneficial and has helped me out mentally with the game. And it looks like we're going to have a gank right here. I'll tell you here in just a second what that is. And Teemo, oh man, I remember this part. Yeah, they jump right onto Teemo there, blow him up. At least they blew him up and not me, because I am actually the AD carry of this game, so I don't want to die. I'm just going to go ahead and throw out a couple of Qs there and poke them down a little bit. And we're just going to go ahead and walk around. And it looks like we're going to pick up this kill right here on Xin Zhao. No, I remember. Okay, so Aurelia, I'm pinging her to go back here in just a second to back off, I believe. Yeah, I tell her to back off. It's not worth chasing because Zillion's coming around too. And you're fixing to walk into a tower, so it wasn't worth it. We weren't going to catch him. He's really fast. So there was no chance of catching him. But anyway, something that's really helped me out mentally in this game was actually said by the professional player Reginald, who plays for my favorite team, Team Solo Mid. By the way, if you need some great guides, go to solomid.net. That is the place to go to get the hookup for all the guides in the game for any champion. We've got a lot of great players there. I really love that site. But anyway, Reginald, he said you have to know what risks are worth taking. That's what separates good players from great players. So I've kept that in the back of my mind all this time. You have to know what risks are worth taking. You got to know when to push, when not to push, and that really just comes with experience. It just over time, that's something that you learn. And keeping that in the back of your mind as you're playing the game. You go into a situation, hey, is this a risk worth taking? So you got to weigh the options at the time. Right now I'm 3-0, so if I dive in, if I go to kill for kill, it actually might work out better in their favor because I'm worth a lot more gold than they are at this point. Let's take Zillion for example. He's 0-1. If I go and trade with him, he's going to make a lot more money off of me than I'm going to make off of him. That's not a risk worth taking. So if there's a point in a situation where I feel like I might not win this fight, or at best I might go kill for kill, don't take it. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And we got No One Can Save You, comes back down to bottom lane here, which gives us that more traditional AD carry and support lane. He just missed that Xin Zhao on that rocket grab, but that's okay. That's not too bad of a deal. We got someone teleporting in. I believe that is who came in? That's Katarina. Okay, so Katarina teleports in, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I think that was kind of a bad teleport. She teleported all the way into bottom lane and did nothing really. So what they're wanting to do is they're wanting to dive us right here. And I go ahead, I use Ezreal's E, which is basically a built-in flash, and they're diving us out of this tower. I go ahead and flash out of here. And I get the bomb on me. Blitzcrank, alright, good job. No one can save you. Picks up that kill. At least go kill for kill. In situations like that where you know you're going to die, at least you want to kill them too. So he did the right thing in that situation. Go ahead and pick up that kill, even though he knows he's going to die. I flash and get out of there and maintain my 0 deaths, which is good. And right now against this Jace, I'm 3-0-1 and he is 1-2-2. I've got a little bit more farm than he does. I'm slightly starved for farm because Teemo was taking the majority of it before. And Morg comes down. The Morgana in this game was really good. She really was. She ganked bottom lane many times and very satisfied as, you know, just that's what a good mid laner does. You know, whenever you get an opportunity to come down and gank bottom, you know, you want to do that because you want to help yourself as the mid lane. You want to help your bottom lane. It just helps the entire team. Every little thing in this game equals to the big picture, so to speak. So, you know, you want to constantly be thinking about that. Is this a risk worth taking? Getting the most farm or creep score that you can. Getting a little bit of lagginess here going on. I don't know if that's actually going to show up when I upload this video or not, but hopefully not. So anyway, I'll go ahead. I'm just farming right now. I'm pushing this lane because I think Jace is a little farther back than what he was. So we're going to go ahead and push this creep wave up and push him back as much as we can so that he misses out on as much farm as possible. No one can save you. Blitzcrank got that ward down, so we saw Katarina coming. She goes ahead and jumps in, knocks her up. She's throwing out that ult, but I'm just laying down so much damage because I'm so fed. She's got the ignite on her. Her Guardian... Was that? Oh no, sorry, that's not Guardian Angel. There's no way she would have one. The Zillion ult saves her life right there. And I'm running for mine at the moment because I see them just coming in on us. I fail right here a little bit. Okay, so what happened was I knew that I was going to kill Zillion. I knew that I was going to kill her. I jumped in with my E, which is Ezreal's built-in flash, basically. It flashes and it sends out this little homing missile or something like that, and it does damage. So I actually didn't mean to do that. I meant to, I believe, throw either my, I think I had just thrown my Q, which is, you know, a skill shot that does direct damage, and then I meant to throw out, I believe, my W, and I accidentally hit E, so I flashed in. I really shouldn't have at that point, but that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I'm 4-1-1, so I'm still really confident in this lane. Winning in CS against the enemy AD carry. Anyway, so, and then I've got another kill, so I'm fine. I'm doing okay. I'm still pretty confident right now. Plus, we got a really, really great mid laner that's coming down and helping us out constantly. That is a huge help. And we also have Blitzcrank, which is back down here. So getting those hooks, those grabs, just like this right here. Here we go. Getting the picture-perfect hook. Setting it up. I go ahead and ult Zillion because I know I'm going to be able to flash up right there using that E and pick up Jace anyway. So I actually wanted to lay that damage down on Zillion because I knew I was going to pick up Jace anyway. So if that would have worked out a little bit more in my favor, even more in my favor than it already did, I would have been able to pick up Zillion. But it doesn't matter because Blitzcrank has got him right now. Oh, just getting away with a smidgen of health. And I'm going to go ahead and lay down the damage on this tower right now. So we put a lot of damage down, and I see Xin Zhao coming in. Blitzcrank goes ahead and knocks him out. I don't know why that grab didn't get him. I was wondering that in game. Even going back and looking at this video, I really thought that grab should have actually got him. But it didn't, so that's just the way it works out sometimes. Couldn't help but feel like the game glitched out a little bit there. So Katarina throws down the ultimate. As she comes, Blitzcrank's just going to walk away. He's trying to bait him out right here. He baits out Xin Zhao, and I believe... Oh, am I able to pick it up? No, we got Aurelia that comes in. And, alright, right here. I know that we're going to get a kill, at least one. And I... No. Oh, boy. Oh, goodness. And Zillion had to use that ult on himself. Actually, at the time, I just threw out a blind poke with my Q. And I actually hit him, and he survives because of his ultimate. So, during the game, I actually didn't even know that happened. Going back looking at it now, it's pretty interesting. And they go ahead, and Katarina and Jace both are coming down. I know I'm going to be fine because Morgana's here, and she has her ultimate. That ultimate does so much damage. And Jace falls. Morgana gets a kill on Katarina, and we are just owning this bottom lane. At this point, I'm so pumped because before the game, No One Can Save You and I were talking, and he said, "You want to play a ranked game, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I gotta get a ranked game in, you know, for my commentary. Gotta get this thing going." And I was like, "Man, I really hope we can win." I didn't know how many games we were gonna have to play before I could actually get a win. But this is our very first game, and maybe this is a little bit of a spoiler, but yeah, we do win this game. So we'll go ahead and throw that out there. I was really proud of this game. I thought we did really well in this game. So I thought about running up and taking Xin Zhao there. I probably could have actually, but I decided not to because I didn't want him to turn around and knock me up, and then the tower start penning on me while he is, and I'm stunned, and it could have turned out really bad. So I decided just to back off, play it safe. At this point, there's really no reason for me to take huge risk like that, and I go ahead and pick up Katarina. At this point, 8-1-2 against Jace's 3-5-3 score. We're really winning this lane.
Unstoppable.
And go ahead, and I was looking at the gold there. Gold difference, quite a bit. So I'm just shopping right now. I do something a little bit different in this game. I actually go ahead and pick up the triple Dorans, and then I go ahead and get that what is that? I can't even remember what that is. What is that? Bloodthirster. Sorry. Duh. So easy. The Bloodthirster gives you the damage, and it gives you the lifesteal. And I have lifesteal and damage also coming from my Doran's blades. So that's really good. And Berserker Greaves, which gives you the attack speed. That's my boots. But Ezreal also has, whenever you hit someone, whether it be a ally with your W actually makes their attack speed faster if you hit them with it, or it does damage to the enemy team if you hit them with it. Increase your or if you hit a Q, so is his on passive. An enemy champion, and it looks like we got a fight going on here. And looks like we're starting just up to the right of me. I'm just farming up here a little bit with Teemo, so here we go. We're going right into this fight, and oh man, what's going on? I thought the ultimate. It looks like Katarina has been binded by Morgana, and I'm just going to go ahead and lay down the damage here. I'm not able to save Aurelia. Brazilian's kind of laying chase a little bit, but he backs off wisely because Blitzcrank would have definitely pulled him in there. And that would have been a sure death, unless it is ultimate, I guess. But they're coming in and they're attacking. Brazilian just nearly dies. He was so close right there. And Blitzcrank actually pulls in the Wukong there, and Wukong goes ahead and he ults both of us, which, oh man, that was not ideal. I was trying to escape, and he actually got closer to me, knocked me up and killed me. That Wukong actually was pretty good player this game, I'm not gonna lie. He actually did a really good job. So I want to go ahead and give him a shout out too. So I told him that I would. I believe his name in this game, where is he? His name is Don't Shoot. He's a pretty cool guy, and he was actually really good at Wukong. As you can see right now, he did 8-0, so he was doing very well in this game. So right now we're pinging down on the map because we see Jace roaming through our jungle, and we want Aurelia to stay safe. So we're just telling her, hey, you know, they're in there. But it looks like we actually might engage them here. Blitzcrank's chasing Wukong, and I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna try and help him. I'm gonna try and deal as much damage as I can. And oh, it looks like Wukong's getting his first death right here. Yes, I'm able to pick him up. Jace You're not going anywhere, buddy. Give me that double kill. I'll take that all day long. Thank you very much. And now, believe it or not, as well as I'm doing 10-2-2, we're still down a kill, but we're up in gold by 1.1k. And oh, I remember this right here. Oh. I totally failed. There's nothing else to say. To be honest with you, I clicked on the map a little bit farther south, but I didn't expect to go down and around. I was trying to go up and down, but I failed. So that's all I got to say. So right here, Morgana, I'm just... Oh, she barely picks up that kill. I was just, at the time, ecstatic because I didn't know. I thought she was going to get blown up there, but she actually didn't. She picks up the kill. She's able to get away. Really great play, and that's what you get from a good Morgana player. She just did a fantastic job. We're doing lots of face melting at this point right now, so we just want to continue that and increase our gold lead, increase our overall lead in the game. Right now, it's darn near an even game. At this point, I was doing really good, and I knew I was starting to get super fed, but I was really worried because the game was pretty evenly matched at this point. So it looks like Blitzcrank is pinging the blue. He's wanting to pull it through. And in case you don't know, Blitzcrank can actually pull that blue golem through those trees there. And oh, nice grab on Zelia. It just yanks him right through that wall. And I go ahead and pick up that kill. That was a really good pull. Easy money there. Easy money. I'm laying down a couple of pokes on Jace, so just to kind of back him off just for a moment. But I really like Ezreal, man. I love his skill set. Everything you do with him is a skill shot. And look at that. Blitzcrank pulls the blue through. Morgana picks it up. Excellent. Textbook Blitzcrank play right there from No One Can Save You. Really good pull. And we're going to start a fight right here. Blitzcrank knocks up that Katarina, and Aurelia is able to pick her up there. Monkey Boy comes in here. Really hard to kill him actually at this point. Morgana, being the strong champion she is able to kill him. Blitz tries to bait Jace out so we can pick him up. Jace dealing just a little bit too much damage, and we're not really wanting to dive him under a tower at this moment, so we just kind of back off for a second. But anyway, everything. Oh boy. And we're gonna ping to back off. So, as I keep trying to say, there's so much action in this game, I can't hardly do it. Everything with Ezreal is a skill shot. So, he is not necessarily for a new player to League of Legends. I wouldn't recommend it for someone who doesn't have some good experience with League of Legends and using champs that have skill shots, because he's just a little bit more difficult to play, to land those off properly. So it just takes some experience. He's one of those champions that is very well worth learning, taking the time to learn. Because he has a high skill cap, and you're rewarded for being able to play a champ like him. Lee Sin's kind of Lee Sin's one of the more difficult champs to play, but you play him and you're rewarded very well. So we're going to laying down the ultimate there, binding. So much space melting going on. It's hard to commentate on it. It looks like Ezreal, I'm able to pick up Wukong and also Katarina, but Katarina, before she dies, is able to get Teemo after she dies, actually. And this is the ace right here, so we're just pushing it. At this point, I am so confident. I am so confident that we got this game. I throw out that W there on Blitzcrank and more just to help him shoot this tower a little bit faster. And that's something. Sorry about that. I hit the microphone there a little bit. That's something that you want to do. You want to keep that in mind. You don't want to forget. When you're going to take a tower like that, you want everyone that you possibly can to get hit by your W, so they all shoot faster. That's really good because it makes you shoot faster as well. It gives you stats. So we all recall the base. We had a really nice push there, and feeling really good about the game at this point. I go ahead and pick up the Triforce. I have so much money I'm able to go back and get a Triforce, and I pick up a Vision Ward. That's something else you don't ever want to forget. You know, your support actually, you know, part of what they do for the most part, they do ward, but everyone on the team also needs to help out with warding, because you don't want your support spending all of their cash on wards. So I just go ahead and pick up a Vision Ward here, and I'm eventually going to place it down, but we're getting pings coming out on the map because we see Jace and Katarina off by themselves, and I'm going to go ahead up here and kind of engage on this Jace. We're just kind of testing each other's waters here, and Katarina and Aurelia just jump right in there. So I'll go ahead and throw my ultimate down here a little bit early. Not to end the kill. I'm trying to actually save her life, but I wasn't able to. Katarina knows she's dead at this point, so she jumps back and tries to deal as much damage to me as she can. It doesn't matter. I'm Ezreal, and I'm super fed, so she's gonna die either way, and I'm just fine. So since we pick up 2 of them there, we're just pinging Dragon. I go ahead and throw down that Vision Ward just in case they decide to come down through that bush there. So you really want to have vision when you're taking Dragon, so you know if and when and where the enemy team is coming from. So it just helps out. They definitely didn't engage there. They knew that they were at a disadvantage anyway, and I'm not even 100% sure that they had a Vision Ward. They might not have even known we were taking Dragon. But even if they did know, there's no point for them to come down because they're just gonna die. So Blitz is pinging Jace. I remember this right here. This is good. Knocks him up. I'm laying down damage, and then Zen knocks me back. He actually knocks me back into the path he was going to walk down, and I just kill him. So much damage. 15, 3, and 8 at this point with Triforce, Bloodthirster. Just doing a lot of damage. Looking so good right now. So we're going to go ahead and push up onto this tower, maybe lay down a little bit of damage. Hopefully Blitz is able to pick up a rocket crab here. Wukong engages on me, so I go ahead and use my E to flash out. Totally fine at this point, so no worries. Blitz throws at the ground, not able to pick anybody up. Jace gets knocked up in the air, and I'm still doing that damage. I'm going to try and run, because we're in a little bit of trouble here. Looks like it's 4-on-1, and we're just going to kind of... Oh, I remember that. Would have been great if he could have got Jace there. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to, so it's kind of a high risk, high reward, and just kind of lost that one. Unfortunately, but it's okay. It was worth the shot. So I'm just gonna try and knock this wave back right here, get some extra gold, farm from the tower. I'm shooting really fast, so I'm able to pick up that wave relatively easy. We've got a ping going down on Dragon, but I don't believe... Or, I'm sorry, Nashor, Baron Nashor. We actually don't go down there. Right here, I was really impressed, to be honest with you. Even though we were calling this Teemo a troll early in the game, look at this defense. Look at those shrooms. He holds off their entire team from coming in and taking this tower, and he holds them off long enough for myself and Aurelia to come down and help him out. I was impressed. I gotta be honest with you. I was impressed. He was able to hold him off like that. So now we're laying down quite a bit of damage. Blitz is able to pull and pick up the kill on Jace. Textbook pull. I'm gonna go ahead and just melt Zillion's face off right there. Easy money. And I'm going after the monkey right now. And yeah, he's definitely gonna get away here. He deceived me. I don't know what that's actually called because I don't play Wukong very often, but he's able to get away. That's okay, we're gonna go ahead and take this tower, and he's dying again. That's a bad idea, Wukong, and you are a dead Wukong. Just feeding the monster. Okay, yet another double kill. 18, 3, and 8. We're pushing in this tower, and this game is just really starting to snowball in our favor. We're gonna put tons of pressure down. Throwing out the W to help speed up my team. And we're gonna push in on this inhibitor right here. Start to run. I thought we were actually gonna run away, but they engaged really hard, and I'm we're picking up Zillion there, and they are just dying so fast. I throw out the ultimate. I get another double kill. 23, 20, 3 deaths, and 9 assists at this point, and we're pushing on this tower. And we're able to go ahead and pick up that tower, pushing on our next Nexus tower here. And Teemo's gonna fall to that Monkey Boy ult there. Wukong, I actually run back into that tower. I was slowed. I thought I was gonna be able to get away. That's why I didn't cut back, because I knew that I wouldn't make it. So I tried to run by that tower. I thought I would make it and have enough speed to do it, but I wasn't able to. Morgana's getting chased down here. She's able to bind Wukong, and Aurelia is going to engage her. I remember thinking at this point, oh, this is not a engage, because you're going 2v1. Katarina does tons of damage. She actually runs into the bush here. She's going to try and juke. Morgana lays down that nice binding. Not able to save her, but really just a smart play from Morgana. Like I said before, she's just really good. Actually, wouldn't mind playing with a Morg like that in every game. And Blitz runs into the bush and gets slowed by Zillion, so it doesn't look like much is going to come of this. Their team is going to back off, and Katarina is just about to get pulled there. Yeah, we really don't have much going on here. I'm trying to run up here as fast as I can to try and help out. Just gonna go ahead and pick up some farm here while we're just kind of lingering around waiting for an engage. And Blitzcrank, go ahead. He's going in and engaging. We're gonna lay down some damage on Jace using Ezreal's E, and Teemo picks up the kill and throwing out 4 damage. Oh, Katarina just blows up. Face melt right there. Teemo able to pick up another kill. And we are looking good. The Xin Zhao is actually going to come in, and that is a really bad idea. No one can save you. Our Blitzcrank is able to pick that up. So that was just, he thought he was Macho Man or something, I don't know. That just definitely didn't work out for him. Pushing it on his tower. Being a little bit cautious, and Wukong. Actually, it looks like that Zillion ult is going to keep him alive momentarily, but Teemo says, no. I'm just going to go ahead and get another double kill. Easy money. And just like before, we were calling him a troll. He actually had great defense on the tower. He's able to really help us out here in the late game and pick up the kill. It looks like this is going to end the game, so this is the first in my documentary series, so I thank you guys for watching. There's going to be more. My ELO after this game actually goes up to 707. Yes, I made an error earlier. It's not 900, whatever I said. It's 707 now, so thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up and a like. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.